No, he's fantastic. Look at the guy back there. Look at him. Is that my guy or this my guy?
Oh, yeah. Took a lot of notes, you know me. And last night, look, you had on one station, ABC, Joe Biden. You have George Stephanopoulos as the moderator. Stephanopoulos, of course, a one-time senior advisor to President Clinton. And the word that I kept going back to was amiable. Then on NBC, you have President Trump on there, moderated by Savannah Guthrie, whose husband was a former chief of staff to Al Gore's 2000 presidential campaign. We can't seem to find anybody to do these things that don't have some sort of connection to the Democratic Party. But regardless, I came up with antagonistic as my word that kept coming up over and over, because you had a debate moderator, in this case a town hall moderator, who served as a sparring partner in making the show about herself. And let me share some numbers with you. I went through the transcript, Ainsley. 43 questions by Savannah Guthrie to President Trump. That doesn't even include all the statements that she made during it as well. You know how many questions the audience got to ask? You know, the whole reason we were having this event, a town hall? 10. 43 for Guthrie, 10 for the audience. Also, for the first 24 minutes of a one-hour event, Savannah Guthrie was the only one asking the questions until an audience member was finally allowed to do so. So look, Savannah Guthrie was there not to inform voters in this case, but instead to pacify NBC employees who were mad that the town hall was even being held in the first place, and Hollywood celebrities, 100 of them, who even wrote a letter saying that this event cannot go on, Ainsley. So it was a farce, as we probably expected, because this is the movie we've seen over and over again during these town hall debates.
They talk about the peaceful transfer, right? They spied on my campaign and they got caught, and they spied heavily on my campaign, and they tried to take down a duly elected sitting president. And then they talk about, will you accept a peaceful transfer? And the answer is yes, I will. But I want it to be an honest election, and so does everybody else. When I see thousands of ballots dumped in a garbage can and they happen to have my name on it, I'm not happy about that.
Okay, but just those are cases. I mean, there is in fact no evidence of widespread fraud, and you were sowing doubt about our democracy.
How can you say that? You do read newspapers.
I do.
You do watch the news.
Yes,
I know you read the news, but you watch it.
I do.
Because every day they're talking about ballots that are corrupt, that are fraudulent.
And millions that are being processed right now.
But you can win a race. Take a look at me. You can win a race by 1%.
But why are you laying the groundwork for that right now? It's like if I go play tennis with my husband and I say my ankle's hurting right now.
I don't want that to happen, Savannah. I want it to be clean. I really feel we're going to win. But I want this to be clean. But it's sort of ironic that you and them talk about the peaceful transfer when I spent 3.5 years fighting off these maniacs, and now it turns out, everything's there, that they were the ones that dealt with Russia. And it's too bad. But peaceful transfer, I absolutely want that. But ideally, I don't want to transfer because I want to win.
Son said that.
Do you think it was wrong for him to take that position?
No.
Knowing that it was really because that company wanted access to you?
Well, that's not true. You're saying things you do not know what you're talking about. No one said that. Who said that?
Don't you think that it's just one of those things where people think, well, that seems kind of sleazy. Why would he have that job if not for who his father was?
Because he's a very bright guy.